There we go. We are live. We are live. We're here bright and early to watch the Nintendo Direct. Possibly the last Nintendo Direct there ever will be in history. As of my Nostradamus prediction back in 2021, I got it right. It just took about 5 years, but I got it right.
Yeah.
And there still might be another one after this one, but and there will be more for the Switch too. But I was right. Drip.
Oh yeah, you were so right.
Good morning.
What an amazing prediction.
Speaking of amazing, I still have this on my desk from last night. Papa Jeeb in the house last night. With his tech savvy. I've taught him everything he knew. And by that I mean he probably uses Google Pixel to use the one touch remove. But you know, it's still good Photoshop skills, Dad. Good job.
It was good. He nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Love it.
Yeah. Next we got to get your pops on here.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. Yeah, we're good on all that. But
I think our parents are a similar age because my sister's around your age. So I think how old your dad's in his mid-60s, right? Or is he already in his 70s?
He's in his mid-60s.
Yeah, yeah. My dad's like entering
maybe lower.
Yeah,
he's not even 60.
What? Is my dad older than your dad?
He's 62, 63. I can't remember. Yeah, he's somewhere in that.
Was he born in
area.
1963?
No, I don't know.
My dad was born in 63 and my mom was in 64. So I do the math.
No, he's probably born in maybe 60.
Okay, so he's probably he's late 60s then.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know.
It's all good.
My mom was born in 1955. I know she's older.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So
your mom's in her 70s or getting there.
Yeah.
Is this? I was gonna say, is this her big 7-0?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mama Starcher.
Yeah. So, how many years younger is he? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But
yeah. Similar age. Yeah.
Listening to this in the car.
Yeah.
You guys will have to be descriptive.
Oh, we will. We will
try our best.
And now,
makes sense.
Mr. Iwata's pulling out this Master Sword to show us the next Zelda Breath of the Wild 3.
Yeah.
And we all cry.
Yeah, well, we know it's not going to be that. 40 and fabulous. That's right.
There you go.
Over under 50% for just pre-direct predictions. I'll take the over. I think I'm gonna have a decent amount of stuff right, honestly. My wild card, no. But what are my predictions? Let's go over them now.
Yeah.
So we can actually have them.
And I want to go over Discord's. I forgot to go over our Discord server's predictions. We're gonna go over those from last night this morning here as well. So
okay,
go over your predictions.
Okay, so I think Metroid Prime 4 will be shown. That'll be like the big game they show. That'll be like the big thing. I think they're gonna shadow drop 1 and 2. I think that'll all be around the same time towards the end of the Direct. We're getting either one or the other. We're gonna get GameCube games announced, or Zelda port of some sort. Probably Wind Waker. Some type of Zelda port. Kirby Planet Robobot.
I'm Caitlin.
3DS remake or remaster, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be there. They'll talk about Pokemon ZA for sure.
Yes.
What else did I have? Metro Prime. That's basically it, except for my wild card, which I don't think will be right, but the Animal Crossing New Leaf remaster as well. Another 3DS port. We'll see. I doubt that. I really think the Metroid Prime stuff, though, I think is a lock.
Yeah, it really has to be. I mean, it's like 95% like a lock, you know? There's still like small
it's a
chance
Switch, yeah.
that could be on the Switch 2 Direct next week, but I doubt it.
I think they're going to do it on this one just because, they've said this whole it's a Switch game. You know what I mean? It's a Switch game.
Yeah.
So do a little pop out here.
13 of you guys hanging out. Appreciate you. Good morning to you. Love to have you guys. If you don't mind, please like in the stream. That helps us get to our goal, which is no longer 1,000 because we've passed that. I guess our next goal is here is 1,500, which we're very close to. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing as well. But every like, even if you're already subscribed, every like on the stream, the content, leaving a little comment after stream's over, all that good stuff really helps us reach our goals, and we really appreciate you guys for helping us get there. It's a team effort. What's up, Power Mag? Good morning. Jeff, good morning. Mega Boy, good morning. Dudes Monster, Wallball, good morning. Spartan, again, good morning. T. Fernbach, what a name, gent. Love it. Good afternoon to you.
That means you're in a different part of the world because it's not afternoon.
T. Fernbach, my man, straight out of what are those, like Peaky Blinders or something? Like
it's an awesome name.
Like what are those shows? There's that one that Abby watched that I can't remember the name of. But good afternoon to you, sir, gentlemen. I assume. We are just about 25 minutes away from this direct.
Hey, Drip, you ready for some Zelda heartbreak? No. Give me some Zelda. Come on. It's time. We had plenty of time since Echoes of Wisdom. It's a new year, right? What month did Echoes of Wisdom come out?
September?
Mario Baseball. That's the second person this morning I've heard talking about Mario Baseball. Is that a rumor that I have missed?
I feel like we talked about that last week on Mike Odyssey's podcast. I think we talked about sports games, or was that on our own show? I don't remember.
No, I didn't. I haven't talked about that.
Good morning, Ty. Good morning. Good to see you.
The baseball thing, that's not something I have heard. Then again, I haven't watched a ton of people's like prediction videos either. So I don't know if there's like a leak that happened or what, but I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like something like that they're just gonna save. Like, why do it on the Switch now? I mean, especially if the release date of the Switch 2 is like June, like why not just use that later in the summer or like next summer for your sports release?
Right.
I don't think that makes a lot of sense on the Switch right now, but I mean, who knows? Maybe. I mean, maybe it's something that they've just been sitting there waiting to do, like just as maybe this is the plan, you know?
Did you throw this up on your channel? Share the link?
No, I'll do that now.
All good. And I want to look into this program that Mike Odyssey uses, StreamYard. I want to look into that for doing our pods.
Heard of it.
I think there's a way that like we can multi-stream this shit. Like you can multi-stream with the press of a button. I gotta look into that because it looks like I can stream his podcast on my channel if I chose to. Like I can press a button. I gotta look into it. That's pretty cool. Ed Chang. I was thinking of you last night, Ed Chang. I was hoping you got a chance to listen to last night's show because I threw into the main episode last night, Beer of the Week with like ambient music and everything.
Yeah.
We did a full blown Beer of the Week last night. It's too early in the morning for Beer of the Week, and I brought up my cans from last night or my bottles. But I did have Yingling last night. It was beautiful. I told a whole story about Yingling. You should go check it out in the feed from last night. Mr. Ed Chang. Good to see you, man. Dude's a monster. Everyone's here. Appreciate you guys. Jeff. I think I already said hi to Jeff.
Does Xbox release a game on Switch today? No, I don't think so. I think they're going to be a big part of next week's. Like as far as third-party stuff go, if we do see, specific third-party developers, I feel like they're going to be one of those ones.
Yeah.
I feel like that's saved. All that stuff's going to be saved. I wouldn't expect huge things here. It's going to be more of the same that we've been getting. Maybe one new small game, maybe, but it's going to be remakes, ports, remasters. That's what we're going to get. I doubt there's going to be a lot of third-party stuff here. Big third-party stuff anyway.
Yeah. Let's go
All
over
the big third-party stuff's going to be saved for next week.
Yeah. All good, Ed Chang. All good. But we're going to bring back Beer of the Week when we can, when it's applicable. We're not going to force it. every week. We kind of forced it every week back in the day, but these days we're going to do it when it's applicable. And last night was certainly one of those nights. So whenever you can, dude, go check it out. It was at the very beginning of the episode. I'm going to throw up Discord on screen so we can look at some of these predictions from our Discord server, which if you're not in our Discord server, please get in there. The link is in the stream description. I asked yesterday for people to give us their direct predictions.
Where is that? Where's that at? General?
It's in general. It's in general. So Power Mad was the first one to. Well, actually, technically, DePizzi was. First one there better be DK.
Yeah,
so,
that ain't happening.
Nah, probably
ain't
not.
happening.
Probably, maybe next week.
We already got
maybe next
Donkey
week.
Kong Country Returns. Yeah, next week maybe. Not today. They've already put their Donkey Kong game out on the Switch. We're done with Donkey Kong. It ain't happening.
Let's go. We got Power Mad says Fire Emblem Remake.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that. So.
Mario 3D All-Stars re-release, probably with updated games, I think is what he's kind of getting at there. So that's interesting. Impossible. I think that's not crazy impossible. I mean, like Galaxy 2. I don't. What are some other 3D Marios that they could put in like a 3D All-Star collection?
Ones that weren't in that?
Yeah.
I mean, they basically covered like the
they
big ones.
They kind of did, didn't they?
2, yeah. Maybe they'll just re-release it with
maybe Galaxy 2
added.
Yeah. Or just Galaxy 2.
Or just Galaxy 2, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Metroid Prime 4, 2 and 3
yeah,
to
but
come
I
out before.
I don't think they're gonna do anything Mario. I don't think we'll see anything really big Mario because I feel like next week we're gonna see the new 3D Mario.
I disagree because I think there's a slight chance we could get like a Galaxy 2 Shadow Drop. Or even just a release before the Switch 2 comes out. Kind of how we were talking about Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Galaxy 2 could hold over the Mario fans and get Johnny to shut the fuck up before the 3D Mario comes out.
Yeah, well,
so,
we'll see. I don't know.
But it's like Nintendo putting a baba in Johnny's mouth. Just a little, nice little warm nipple right in his mouth. Here you go, Galaxy 2. Beat it in 30 seconds, and then you'll complain some more. But at least for those 30 seconds, just not complaining.
September's Mario's 40th. Yeah, I think.
Love you, Johnny.
Yeah, I think that's. They're probably going to do a lot more of that type of stuff later in the year. They're gonna do the celebration for Mario's 40th anniversary, right?
Yeah,
they always do. So I think that stuff's saved. I don't think we see Mario. Not a Mario game. Maybe like a sports game, maybe, but I don't really see that either, honestly.
Yeah. Then we got GameCube NSO.
Yeah, I feel like this is the place to do that. They could talk about it next week, or maybe not till later, but I feel like doing it in a Switch Direct makes more sense. It's just 30 minutes. I don't know. This may not be anything, may not be anything crazy. Who knows?
And then his last one is no Zelda because Nintendo hates Zelda. Like the way you think.
Probably true. But I'm still holding out hope. Give me Wind Waker.
We got
Twilight Princess. I feel like Wind Waker's the one. I feel like we're here. Time.
So we got Jeff, who's not with us for audio yet. He said he will join us audio when the direct starts, I imagine, because he's at work. So thank you, Jeff, for your commitment while working. Prime 4 date announcement with 2 and 3 remaster announcements would be killer. He's not predicting it. He's just saying he likes that. Even better if the remasters were Shadow Drop like the first. And this is before our show last night. So you're in tune with the people right now, Drip. You guys are all in a kind of agreement with that. So that means it's not happening because Nintendo doesn't do what we want them to do or expect them to do.
Right. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. No, I'm telling you, the Prime 1 and 2, I think we'll be playing those games today.
I hope so.
I really do.
I hope so. I'm gonna rip that Switch out of her hands, playing Stardew Valley, and download and play those games. Might even stream them before my dad comes.
I won't be playing that. I'll be playing I'll be going upstairs and finishing the first one, and then starting the second one later after that. But I'm definitely gonna be getting them today. That's for sure.
Yeah. They already had the Pokemon event, but it would still make sense to talk about ZA. Absolutely.
I agree. Definitely agree with that. I think they'll definitely show at least one new part of it, I would say. If they're going to show it, they won't go like crazy into it, but they're going to show like one new thing and just, go over all the general stuff that they've been going over already. Show one new thing about it.
And I don't know how to say this person's name. They're always in our YouTube comment section and in Discord, which I appreciate you, Mr. Sam Gee. I'm gonna call you Sam Gee. or Sammy. I don't know.
Sam McGee.
Oh yeah, there's an M in there.
Sam
Oh,
McGee?
it's Sam McGee. That makes sense. Yeah, Sam McGee. Yes. So thank you, Sam McGee. Legends ZA would make sense. They've done that before. The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC. Yeah, like talked about it at the Pokemon event and then talked about it more at a Nintendo event. So yeah, I think that's what you're going for, and I think you're right. So thank you guys for leaving that in the Discord server. If you're not in our Discord server, please get in there. We have lots of fun over there. Let's actually let's show you guys what's going on here in Nintendo Land. Let's pause. Let's get to live. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at right now. We still got about 14 minutes until this thing actually starts playing some video for us. And again, I believe it's 30 minutes long. This direct should be.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
So it'd be like 32 minutes. They usually go over by a minute or two. Just, you know, it's never perfectly what they say it is, but it's always over what they say, over what they say it is. So, yeah, good to see that.
I also think they're
happen soon.
probably going to address the fact that this is the last fully focused direct on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think they're
and
gonna
somebody
they'll say something about it.
last night somebody commented on our. Let me try to pull that up quickly. Somebody commented on our YouTube channel last night on the live stream. They commented on the video, which we appreciate that a ton because I read every comment that is posted on a video, live stream, a short, all of it. And somebody posted a comment. I'm just gonna pull it up here from last night. Where is it at? Where is it at? Not that one. This one. Show me this. It's gonna start playing sound. Sorry, don't play sound. There we go. Un momento. Okay. I don't see. This is from. I can just show the screen actually because I have that capability. This is from. Oh, first of all, Bitsy says, "Hey, Papa G." Hell yeah. Also, Fern. Oh yeah, in the chat. T. Fernbach from the chat last night, who's in our stream right now. I didn't see anyone mention this, but here's my wild card. They'll announce a price drop for Switch. I don't think it's actually going to happen, but it would be a good last push for the Switch before the Switch 2 comes out. Very possible. I mean, it's possible that doesn't change.
That's actually a very good.
Yes,
that's a very good prediction. I didn't think about.
Yes.
What if we get Nintendo Selects back?
Oh, that's a good one.
What if they start dropping the price of the Switch games and doing like, you know, the new packaging and stuff like they used to do, Nintendo Selects?
Yeah.
Because they would have them for like what? Like 20, 30 bucks? I think the 3DS games are like 20 bucks.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Got another one here. Just got off work, ready to enjoy this direct. Y'all and Papa G was so funny. Last night I almost burned myself with my cigar.
Nice. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. My dad was. I told him he said, "Oh, I'll come on," because he knew I was gonna dip dinner early and come do the show last night. And he's like, "Oh, yeah. Good, I'll come on the show." And I was like, before he finished the sentence, I'm like, "No." But then I thought about it more. I was like, "Well, maybe I can extort him for money from the chat." Like just
there
like
you go.
I was like, I'll turn your mic off, and that someone had to do a super chat every time you to turn your mic back on. But I just decided that to have him come on and chat. It was fun.
Would they sell the selects in the eShop? Yeah, they would. They could just put the little seal, the little Nintendo Select seal on the picture, drop the price. They have not done that at all this generation. They haven't dropped prices of any of their games. I mean, Breath of the Wild is the launch game that came out 8 years ago, and it's still $60.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going to do it, I mean, now's the time. Right before this, like, now's the time.
So Paramount says Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2, and Sunshine and 64. That's what he thinks. Is that what you think the 3D All-Star Collection would be?
That's the 3D All-Star Collection we had.
Just with Galaxy 2. And they wouldn't.
I think they're going to do something different. Yeah, I think they're going to do something different. They may do like a full something with I mean, again, that's not today. That'll be later in the year.
Yeah. I mean, I would say maybe they just re-release the thing they took from us to begin with, which would be weird, but possible because Nintendo is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Virtual console. I don't think we're getting virtual console. It's not happening. They've moved on to
it's NSO. It's all NSO now.
Yeah, it's all NSO. Virtual console's never coming back, unfortunately.
Well, never say never. I mean, next generation. You know, the next generation, as in like whatever they do after Switch, if they do anything after Switch, very possible. It's kind of like Disney's Vault, you know? People love the Virtual Console, and it was like, 20 years since we had it, and then boom, 2037, Virtual Console's back.
I just
for the Nintendo Prime Master 60 billion. It's the next
feel
console
like
name.
they want to do that with a subscription. It makes more sense now.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody does. The subscriptions just make more sense. They make more money.
They do make more money. Although subscriptions are going to be getting a rude awakening, I think, in the next decade. I think people are going to start to catch on.
The streaming services and stuff have they've turned into the thing that they were trying to save us from.
Yes, they've turned into the.
Unfortunately,
exactly. I think this industry is going to get a rude awakening because people are going to start to realize as we get poorer and poorer as a society, and the streaming services keep taking all of our money and raising their rates. They're going to realize people are going to realize, oh, maybe I should actually pay attention and cancel my subscriptions. And then the industry is going to have a crash, and then they're going to change it. So it's probably going to take a while, but we're already in the midst of it. I know I have. Yeah. I paused my Netflix for like 2 months, and for the first time like since I bought it in like basically like 10 years. So yeah, I paused. Like I realized I wasn't watching it. I'm like, I'm just gonna pause it so I save some money while I'm not using it. And that's not how their business model doesn't work like that. It only works if you just mindlessly subscribe forever.
Yeah. What was your wild card prediction?
My wild card? That A Link Between Worlds was going to be remade.
I would take that.
I would take that. You kidding me? I need an excuse. Dude, great. I've already played that game like 3 or 4 times. I'd play it a 5th time. Like it's a cute, beautiful game.
No, it's great. It's one of the best, if not the best, top-down Zelda. It's one of them, that's for sure.
What if Nintendo just decides to release that Ocarina of Time Unreal Engine game that somebody else made?
Again, it wouldn't happen today. That would be a later thing.
I don't know.
We're not getting anything crazy today. I'm telling you. And another thing that I'm wondering too, like, what are they going to talk about as far as release dates, like far out? I don't think they're gonna, like, whatever we see here, I feel like it's all gonna come pretty soon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like within the next couple of months.
I would imagine so. I mean, I could see a world where something gets released in like, September.
That'd be weird.
It would be, but I mean, it's not. I mean, look, again, like we said last night, everything that is announced today is applicable to Switch 2. So.
Yeah, I mean,
and it gives
I get
Nintendo
that too.
It keeps the life of the Switch going. It just keeps it going. We might have releases for the Nintendo Switch 1 like late next year, just to keep that life going. It gives people reason to buy. Because if you're only putting out things that are exclusive to 2, or even just branding, you can't brand them that way. Even if they like are aimed toward the second console, it's still playable in the first. They want to keep that. They just want the sales to keep going. You know what I mean? It's too early to be talking about this.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think I'm gonna be interested to see what they do with all that, as far as how long they support the Switch 1 into the Switch 2's life.
Yeah,
because like obviously they didn't do that with the Wii U, but that's a whole different story. But like nobody used to do that. It's a new thing, supporting a console that long. Like the PS5 got games, or the PS4 got games forever, for a long time.
Well, I guess it's not still getting it. It's not still getting it.
I mean, it may. I mean, some stuff still comes to it, I'm sure, but it was years and years.
Like I can think of
also pandemic times too. So, and they didn't have a lot of PS5s to actually get out. They didn't have the parts to make them.
Right. DoorDash breakfast baconator secured. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Love it. I can picture dude like the kind of guy who's like, lifting weights and crushing a baconator at the same time. Like, gotta get that protein, man. Gotta get that protein hit with it while you're lifting, man. Let's go, brother. And he's playing Call of Duty with his feet.
All this is happening at the same time.
All this happening at the same time. And he's found a way to drink through his nose, just like bypass the breathing apparatuses and breathing and drinking at the same time through a straw, crushing a Baconator while lifting weights and playing Call of Duty with his feet. This is how dude
Fun
runs.
stuff.
And after he's done, for fun, he crushes a couple eggs raw
With the shell.
with the shell. Crunch, crunch. you know Rocky, but 10 times more grisly.
Yeah. We got 5 minutes.
We do.
One thing we are going to have to do really quick when this starts is sync some stuff up, make sure we're watching at the same time. So
Yeah.
as long as you're not, it would be better if I'm ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way I can pause, so we don't have to pause it for
Let me see.
everyone watching.
I wonder if I can share my screen with you so you can see exactly what I see so you can sync it up. Would that be easy?
Once it starts, yeah, I mean, either way, I'll figure it out. I mean, I got it over here, so.
Well, you see the delay. You see the delay of
Yeah,
what
it's
I
still
see.
delayed. I mean, even if we just got to make sure we're close. It doesn't have to be exactly.
Let me see what this does. Hopefully it doesn't mess with our stuff. You see things?
I see things, yeah.
You can see my Nintendo Direct right now with my mouse moving around.
I can, yes.
Okay, so there you go. That'll be easy enough to sync up. Refresh. We are refreshing. Let's get over here, actually. Oops, wrong button. There we go.
Right. Got a few minutes.
Indeed.
Final predictions. Throw them in the chat. Final predictions.
Yep,
Anybody got
final
anything
predictions.
wild?
Yep. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Halo, hell yeah. And Wallball gives a $2 super chat. Appreciate that, my
Thank
guy.
you. Appreciate that.
Very much. You the man.
Halo. Next week, maybe. I don't even think that'll be next week, but Power Mad predicts disappointment. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, you got to remember what we're watching here. This is a Switch 1 Direct the week before the Switch 2 gets completely unveiled. So, yeah, I mean, expectations should be with that in mind.
I predict
It's more likely.
disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Where
We
we
have there we are 2 minutes away.
2 minutes.
And we have 280,000 people watching on Triple G podcast channel. Thank you very much for all those people watching. Oh wait, that's Nintendo.
Oh,
Damn. That's okay. We're not Nintendo. We're not quite the size of Nintendo quite yet. We're close though. We got 1.4.
yeah.
They got
so
9.
close.
9. There was 1.4. They're 9.8.
Yeah.
So close. So close. Ignore the little letter after that.
Very close. All right, we're a minute of the way. Let's get ready.
Yes, please
Turn this
drive
music down.
safely, Spartan. Please don't crash your car. That'd make me feel very sad. Wallball predicts Smash Bros. Ultimate 2 teaser. Interesting. I mean, something Smash would be interesting, but I do feel like that's something they're gonna wait for the Switch 2. This is just to be clear. This is still the Nintendo Switch Direct, not the Switch 2 one. It's happening next week, which is nuts. Less than a week.
Yeah.
6 days away for the next one, and we'll be here for that one as well.
Right.
All good, Wallball. You can catch up. I'll catch up with you later. You know, I'll tell you. I'll give you all the deets. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. We need like 1 minute hype music. Put some Castle Grayskull on.
I don't have that on hand actually right now. Okay, I want to make sure. Trying to make sure I'm good here.
It's beginning. It's starting. Nintendo Direct. This is Fire Emblem.
No, it's not. It's Dragon Quest.
You're right.
Or maybe not.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's that Dragon Quest. Was this not on Switch already? This trilogy? I thought this was on Switch.
I have no idea.
It says development footage, so it's not out yet. You know, I wish I liked these types of games because the music is so great, the art style is incredible. Interesting thing to start with was third party. But not surprising, right?
No, it's not surprising. I mean, it's just, this isn't like a huge thing.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
No, one and two.
Oh yeah, 1 and 2. I did math. Oops. 1 and 2.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Thank you.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah, you will.
on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
Were these games already released? Am I crazy?
Okay, let's see the first
No, it was
batch of
3, I
headlines.
think, it was released.
Was it?
All right, here we go.
Escape from dire straits.
Okay.
Minutes until oxygen 0.
That voice, that narrator voice sounded familiar. Like it was Siri or something. No sleep for a Konami date.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special
boy.
agent with a sophisticated
Oh,
AI
boy.
called Iva
Yep.
embedded in his left eye.
Why are they doing this?
Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious
Why would they have this
escape
direct?
game.
If this is what it's gonna be.
Hey, now this
Conduct
is
interviews
just the
to
beginning.
investigate
Oh, look at
Iris's
those! Look at
whereabouts.
the lack of anti-aliasing. Holy
Dive
crap!
into a subject's dreams
This is the
to
Switch,
reveal
everybody.
clues hidden deep within their
This is your
psyche.
Switch.
And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
I can't wait to stop judging Switch games for the way they look.
Everything you learn
can't
will
wait.
bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dream.
We've added so much
Iris.
aliasing.
No Sleep for Kaname Date
Yeah.
from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
All right, so Sony loves that. One person out there.
Unleash the supernatural.
Yep. Why did they do partner direct? Let's do partner direct. You're already having two in
Classic
6 days. Why not have
RPG
3?
Returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he
You're
also
making me
fights
laugh.
alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital,
Yep.
Raido must investigate a series of
Oh, Abby.
supernatural cases.
Nothing. This is
Fight
3 games and
real-time
nothing.
battles alongside demons
I'm
you
sure.
summon.
I'm sure this is like an Alex Switch
Work
Corner
with your
direct.
demons
Like he's
to
like,
strike
oh my
an enemy's weak point, then
god,
follow up with a
Maybe.
powerful
RPG.
attack.
ah.
Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside.
I thought
of
she was at
battle,
work for a second. I'm like, oh no, she's upstairs.
and their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
a negative
Guide
4 out
Rhino
of
through a
10.
series of
Yeah,
strange
so far, yeah,
incidents.
you're
I
right.
assume you're the bird who gave
Yeah,
us a
I
call?
mean, it's not great, but
As he uncovers a
Is it going to be
Hey,
just a bunch of
Shake the
third-party
capital
stuff
to
and
its
then
we're
like
only
Metroid?
5 minutes in.
Rhino
We're only 5
Remastered.
minutes
It's gonna
in.
be
The
25 minutes of
Mystery
third party
Solar's
and then
Army
Metroid
launches
Prime
on
4
Nintendo
showcase.
Switch, June 19. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
All right, let's move into something else here, please.
Consume darkness.
Nope. Is this what that game?
With your memories gone, you have been
No.
summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
This looks kind of
But
nice.
who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
Looks like it belongs in a partner direct.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
A Metroidvania, Jeff.
By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach
Oh my
before.
God, it's Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
But tread lightly. The
That is
creatures
Pac-Man,
inhabiting this world
not
He
Puck.
made the
hostile.
Pac-Man sound. Did you hear it?
When facing
Yeah,
opposing
I mean, I think
enemies,
it's-
you and Puck
I guess
can
that's a-
temporarily
Is this
fuse into
Capcom?
the Gaia form
Like,
to
are they
unleash
using their own
powerful
IP for this?
attacks.
Like,
I have no idea what this is.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect
it's
resources
fucking Pac-Man.
that can then be used to enhance
It's
your
literally
abilities.
Pac-Man.
Bandai Namco.
Oh yeah, and that's. I'm sorry, I said
Work to
Capcom.
uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on
That-
the iconic
okay, a Pac-Man
when
Metroidvania?
Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo
Why didn't they
Switch
just go with it?
July
Why did they call it
18th.
Shadow
Shabuti?
Labyrinth.
Shabuti Wabooty. Like, come on, man. What are you doing?
The rhythmic
Pac-Man
march
Metroid.
begins.
Whatever.
Remasters of Patapon and
Oh, this is
Patapon
that- this
2
is-
are
this- these guys were in
drumming onto
Astrobot.
Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward.
Well, this is cute. This looks like a
while Pon
Wario
Pon
game.
Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter
WarioWare
fever
game.
mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
PSP game, yeah. Oh, like this literally is a
Plus, new
PSP
features
game,
have been
or you
added,
mean a
so you
version
can
of it?
Yes,
dance
it was
to
a
the beat of
PSP
your
game,
own
yes.
drum.
Hey, it's a port and a remaster of a PSP game.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
Lots of this
July
stuff's coming
11th.
out in July.
I wonder. Makes me think.
Welcome to Zephyr Town,
Oh boy.
a cozy place.
Are they gonna do
nestled
any
in a
first-party games
windswept
today?
Valley. This is where your new life begins.
We do this to ourselves every time, Drip. We do it every time.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system.
We get ourselves
this
hyped
Hey,
for it.
we are
farming and life
only
sim has no
8 minutes
shortage of
in.
activities
You're gonna keep
to
saying,
get
"Well,
up to.
we're only
They're
14
rolling.
minutes."
Hey, they are rolling through this stuff pretty quick.
Yeah.
Tend to your farm while growing crops.
Oh,
and
farming
caring
sim.
for animals.
Add it to the list, ladies and gents. Number 1.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales
Tell me
grow,
Nintendo had
you'll help the
contractual
once
obligations
famous
to
market
fulfill without
regain its
telling me.
former
Yeah.
splendor.
I do not,
Yeah, that-
Mrs. Jeeb.
You can
I
also
don't
get
do
to
this
know the
every
locals.
time.
I'd like to spend more time with you.
Yeah,
And
just
maybe
give it
nurture
a minute,
relationship
man.
if you
We're
find that
just getting
special
started
someone.
here. I'm not writing it off yet.
Plus, taking
I'll
advantage
give 'em
of
this, they're
Zephyr
rolling through
Town's
this stuff
windy
pretty quick.
conditions
They are.
Can make travel and other tasks.
No, Abby, you're not
breeze.
wrong.
Oh, fuck you guys. I'm not the one who hypes up the directs. Drip is. If anybody's the hype
winds
man,
of
it's you.
change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
everybody's
system
just against
August
me now.
27th.
Okay.
Please look forward to the latest entry
Okay,
in the Story
now
of
that's done.
Seasons
Okay,
series.
we got all that stuff out of the way. Now,
Next, please take a look at this.
All right, this has got to be Nintendo, right? It's got to be a Nintendo game. In the middle?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
In the middle. I was gonna say Metroid, but I wanted to shut up.
Yeah.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
It has an art style, does it not?
In order to survive
It looks.
and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Ooh.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Bada-beedy-boo-doo-bum.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power
That's
of
sick.
her mind.
That's
badass.
Skyward Sword. That's the little guy from Skyward Sword. The
These
little
powers bestowed upon Samus.
little thing. That door looked mad. Oh look, she's a ball. This looks like an
What
evolution of the
will be
series.
her fate after being summoned to Vuros. The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Same control scheme as Metroid Prime 1 Remastered.
2025, no release date. Damn, no release date. What?
What? They have to give us a release date. Oh my god, look at that suit! Amiibo, please. Amiibo, please. I need it.
Damn.
No date?
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Why? Why no
We hope
date?
you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay,
That looks
let's
sick.
move on to some more headlines.
So what are they finishing with, Rip?
Oh,
What are they finishing
man.
with?
I don't know.
Ready to stir up?
It's gotta be
some
something. They
mischief?
don't gotta finish it off with another farming sim.
Once upon a time,
I figured that
there
would
was
be
a
the big
drab
thing.
coffee shop that transformed into
No
a
Prime 2 or 3.
potion cafe.
Maybe it's Primer
As
2-3
the
Shadow dropped last
Potionista
night.
of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney,
Disney Villains Cursed
and get to know
Cafe.
them in a new
Abby,
way.
yeah, so this direct is
Ingredients to brew
focused
all
on the
sorts of
Nintendo Switch 1, not the
strange
Switch 2.
elixirs. Then
So
serve
that
them
game,
to your
every game on
villainous
Switch 1 is
visitors,
compatible with Switch 2.
including
So,
Ursula and
well, not every
Gaston.
game, every first-party
With help
game.
from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to
So
produce
it'll be
some
playable on Switch 2 for
wildly
sure, but
wicked
it'll be playable
creations.
on regular Switch 2.
The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe.
Available
Launches
today.
on Nintendo Switch later today.
They're trying to take every little girl at heart is good. They're going to
Summon
take their
a
money today.
Spellbinding adventure.
No, Abby, it's definitely. Well, that's a good question. Abby actually brings up a
Welcome
good question.
to
We'll talk about that
Witchbrook
after.
College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Keep the predictions rolling, guys, for what you
There's
think
also
they're going to
plenty to
finish the
do
direct with
outside of
now.
class.
It's not Metroid.
Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay
What is
for
this?
tuition.
Oh, it's Harry Potter.
This is Harry
Or
Potter?
use the spells
No,
you've
it's not,
learned
but
to
yes,
craft
it
and
is.
sell original
Oh,
items.
okay.
Plus, up to 4 players can make magic
Oh.
together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
I mean, this looks
Are
like
you
a
ready
game
for
Addie's
a
gonna play like
spellbinding
today
journey?
when they shadow dropped it.
Enrollment begins when
A
Witchbrook
holiday.
flies
Okay.
onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I admit that looks really good.
Action, adventure,
So-
and arcade games
Yeah.
await. Set off on a fantastical mission
So this
to
is a partner
eliminate
direct.
a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago
Ooh, I like
where
this art style.
nightmares
We're officially
and
halfway done,
wonder
Drew, we have
collide.
one Nintendo game.
Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
You're right.
Then use
You're
its
right.
abilities to
But
find
look at
your
this
own
old
path
guy.
through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets
looks good.
the
He's doing the
archipelago
Scrooge
holds? Find
McDuck
out
thing
when
on
the Eternal
DuckTales
Life
with
of
his
Goldman
cane.
launches on Nintendo Switch
Insert
this
gif of
holiday.
Betty White shimmy.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games
I like
from
shoot 'em
across
ups.
the series.
I like these.
Titles
Oh
include
yeah.
Gradius,
Oh yeah, I'll play this.
Salamander, Light Force,
Yeah, Light Force.
Gradius 2,
Gradius 2.
Gradius 3,
Gradius 3.
and Salamander 2.
Salamander.
Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Oh hell yeah. I love when they do this.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
I wish it was today. I
Pre-orders
would've
begin
bought that shit and played it
on
today.
Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane
Remember
to
this
fight
one?
monsters in rhythm-based combat.
This is pre-announced
Keep
before.
the cadence going with epic boss battles,
Yeah.
quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
Shadow drops?
Plus, more
Maybe.
musical mayhem
Maybe.
awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Yep.
Let's see what's in store.
So it's a partner direct.
It basically is partner and Metroid Prime 4,
Welcome
but we
to
got
Tamagotchi
Metroid Prime 4
Plaza,
that look
a
cool,
brand
that
new
look
entry in the
badass.
Well,
Tamagotchi
they're
Connection
not
series.
finishing with the unless it's
There are stores galore. Design
Silk
glasses
Song.
at the eyewear shop. Polish
What if it's
pearly
Silk
whites
Song?
solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful
So
stores.
right
need
now, for
your
my
help.
predictions, I've got 1.
I took the under
Provide
just
good
so you know.
customer service to get
Yeah.
high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town
Oh.
livelier than
This is
before.
Tamagotchi.
With over 100 new
Ah.
and classic Tamagotchi, business
Tamagotchi.
is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Okay. It's Mario. No, it's Animal Crossing is what that is. Pokemon. We
Pokemon. I got
Yay,
2.
Wow. Music is good.
It is. I agree.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon
Oh
series.
no, it's the same mechanic as Scarlet and
You'll
Violet
begin
flying.
your
That shit was
adventure by
janky.
choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Maybe they'll fix it.
The setting is this
Actually, no, that was the
It
mechanic from
also appears in the
Legends
Pokemon
Arceus, which was
X
still
and
janky.
Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an
I can't wait for
urban
Wood to make an
redevelopment plan.
hour video just
Here,
going over
we'll
this
get a
trailer.
glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Did you watch his video on CA?
No,
It was funny.
I didn't.
He roasts the shit out of it. He's right.
Scattered
He's
all over
100%
town
right.
are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within
Look
the
at the
city.
windows, Strip. Look at the windows. Any
You
window.
can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. there are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Oh, wow. Not on a rooftop.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives.
Get that rock
in
snake
Lumio
off that
City.
roof. It's going to fall through.
But
Oh man.
when night falls,
Ooh.
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
All the extra
the
aliasing.
ZA Royale. Trainers
ZA
await in battle
Royale at
zones.
night.
We make the streets wider.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Hey, nighttime the streets are a little wider.
Battle
get-
with the waiters.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During
That's
battles,
slightly cool.
using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Hey, look at Two Spoons. Look at that mustache.
You'll
Spoon
start
Man.
at Rank Z and work your way up to Rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said
Okay,
to have
that's
a
the name.
wish granted.
You rank from Z all the way up to A. That's why it's called Pokemon Z.
Day
Clever.
and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets.
And these games would be
waiting
really
to
good if
be
they just gave a
uncovered.
shit.
What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA.
I thought it said
launches on
later
Nintendo
today,
Switch
and it says
later
late
this year.
2025. I'm like, ah!
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between.
Oh,
day
aura.
and
Look at
night.
them using the
Seems
fancy
there
kid
are even
terms.
More secrets to
You got
uncover.
aura drip?
Please be on the lookout
got any aura?
for more information in
Yeah.
the future.
Got that Riz or that last?
Please take a look at
Okay.
this.
Yeah, dude. Yes. Okay, well,
Hello there.
hi.
The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story, boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Wario?
You wanna see?
No.
Well, he's.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
I like him. He's cute. Little blob man. It isn't. Wait, what is? Why is there a switch on the screen? This is
It
Wario.
sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Or is this a new IP?
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
All the anti-graphics people for Switch are gonna be loving this one.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I am a drummer. I like rhythm.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Why is this the way this is? I don't know, Kenny. This looks like a Wario rhythm game. Does it not?
Get into the rhythm with
it's-
a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Oh no.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Nintendo says Nintendo's name down there. And our first 2026 game.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Do what?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Oh, they can do what I think they're
and a
gonna do.
Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Dude. Yes. For real?
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Dude, this is
If
huge.
you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
Is it locked
With
to a
virtual
profile?
game cards, you
I
can
don't know. That's what I'm
freely load and
wondering.
arrange
Because that
which
would
games
make
you
that would
play
lose the
on up to two
inconvenience or the
systems.
convenience of
Yes, that yeah.
digital. Because that's
what I'm
what's
saying.
convenient.
With
Digital
your
games
second
are
system
convenient
is
that way.
required, but only the first time.
If you download your game on your profile, anyone else's profile on the system
Yeah.
can use that game. But if they lock it, the virtual game
You can
cards
also lend
to a
out
profile,
virtual
then
No,
you
no,
can't
no.
do
cards
that.
to your
No.
Nintendo account, family
That's not
group
true.
Wait,
members.
family
Hang
group
on.
up to 8 users can connect to a family group.
member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
This seems this seems
It's
complicated.
way too much. This is way too difficult.
This is really
And
complicated.
you're done. They can now play on their own system.
Like, see,
You can only lend one game.
we're
at a
gonna get to
time
go
to a
over this after the
particular
show's
person.
over.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making
What?
digital
Okay,
games
that's stupid.
even
This is all
easier
stupid.
to use.
We're gonna watch it again and go
Virtual
over it again.
game card.
This is stupid.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
That's okay. That's
But there's only
weird.
3
I wanna
minutes
hear more
left.
about it. This is the game. Well, that was. Never mind. For a second.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, High on Life. Cool. This
May
game's
6th.
This game's I'm surprised it's on Nintendo platform. This game's vulgar as shit.
This is the game right here.
Star
this is
Overdrive?
Star Overdrive. This is the one I downloaded last night, and I do get to play it. I'm gonna start playing it today, actually.
Awesome. Oh, hey, Switch Corner.
Yes, High on Life does look rough. Looks
Yeah.
rough. I did notice that as well.
Well, I mean, that game is, yeah, not surprising. We were just talking about you, Alex, in the pre-show. or early in the direct as well, JRPGs.
Uncover history once more.
Are you kidding me? Is there only 2 Nintendo
An
games
HD
this
remaster
entire
of
30-minute
Saga
direct?
Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo
And no Silk
Switch.
Song. It
Meet
doesn't
Gustav,
exist,
the
guys.
Royal Heir,
It
and
doesn't
Will the
exist.
Explorer.
Yeah, we got
Two
1 minute
heroes
left. They're gonna
whose
have one
fates
thing
and
at the end. It's gonna
legacies
be.
will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the
Spartan, there might
vibrant
not be
world
one
of
more thing. They
Songdale.
don't have to do one more thing.
I feel like they want
Plus,
to end it with
team
something
up with
strong.
more
though.
characters in battle
I don't know. I hope so.
and transfer stats to allies.
This,
through
this
the
direct does
parameter
not suggest
inheritance
anything
system.
strong would be finishing.
After finishing the main
Metroid
story,
Prime 4
you can
looked cool,
test your
though.
mettle and
It
might
did.
against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
A shadow drop. Yeah.
Monumental adventures await.
Fuck is this?
Embark on peaceful journeys across
This
this
is a
series
partner
of
direct.
beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric
Why'd they lie to
worlds
us?
filled with stunning
It
landscapes to
basically
manipulate,
is.
optical illusions
Actually, hopefully
to
the
discover,
Metroid
and
sequel dropping
mystifying
today.
secrets to unfold.
That'd be cool.
In Monument
I
Valley,
felt like that
lead
was
the
like a
silent Princess
guarantee.
Ida in her
No
quest
GameCube
for
either.
forgiveness, while
Yeah, no
outsmarting
GameCube
the
either.
No,
enigmatic
no
put
Switch
that
Online
out
mentioned
today.
at all.
A different journey awaits in Monument
Not even
Valley
like an
2.
update to another game being
Guide
added to
Roe
Switch
in her
Online. They could
adventure
have done to make a
through
Nintendo
as
game in
she
this
and her
fucking
child
direct, but there's no
unlock the
Nintendo games.
secrets of the sacred
Like this isn't a little
geometry.
bad. I don't want to. I'm not trying to hate on these games. Like some of these games look really good. It's just
chapters, add-ons, and
it's a partner
DLC.
direct.
The first
basically
two
a partner
Monument
direct,
Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the games,
One,
Alex.
last thing.
Help Noor on her journey to restore
no.
the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Look at those trees. Look at the loading of those trees.
Just Pokemon Golf.
Pokemon Golf.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series
Everybody's
is
Golf.
driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Is this a Nintendo game?
Aim.
Is this why they're calling it
time
a
your
not a
button
partner direct?
press just right, and take your
This
shot.
is Mario Golf. This is Mario Golf.
Backspins.
Yeah,
This is Mario Golf.
Side spins.
Just
It's
buy
very,
Mario.
very
Just,
similar, yeah.
just buy
Special shots.
Super Rush. Why would you buy this? It looks 10 times better than this.
In the
Same mechanics.
single-player challenge
More
mode,
mechanics.
Compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In
This is
Wacky
a
Golf,
classic on
your
PlayStation. It was
shots
on
can get
Xbox
pulled into
360.
holes, or
Okay, I mean, that's
obstacles might
great.
fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course.
My
Up to
issue is
4
that they call this a
golfers can
partner
hit the
direct.
fairway
Or they call
together
this Nintendo
locally
Direct. That's my issue.
or
Not the
in online
games.
play.
Not the games at all. It's Nintendo's
So
wording
just
of
relax
this.
and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
We're also 2 minutes over already.
Captain
Unite
America.
some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
Hell yeah! What is
Pair
this?
up 2 heroes from the roster of
This looks
15,
good. Oh, this is like
including
a. Is this the
likes
same
of
people who made Shredder's
spectacular
Revenge?
Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine.
This looks
to take on
very
the
similar to
challenge.
Shredder's Revenge.
From close quarters combatants to
Oh,
aerial
hell yeah, I'm
races,
getting this.
You can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of
Oh
possibilities.
fuck yeah!
And
Yeah, this is
swap
fun.
between your
I'm
team
down
of
with
2
This
at
is
any
Shredder.
time.
This is Shredder's Revenge.
Take
I-
advantage
It's
of
a-
your
it's a-
team's
yeah, it's a-
strengths
that
to
style
But it's-
overwhelm
yeah.
your
yeah, but
foes.
it is
Plus,
the same
up
thing.
to
I
4
bet. I guarantee
players
it's the
can
same
assemble
developer.
for local or online co-op play.
Give me this today.
Today, and I'll be
The
happy.
battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when
Well, no, I won't be
Marvel
happy.
Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah,
launches on the
Dometu,
Nintendo
this is
Switch
in tribute.
system this holiday.
Not
Holiday.
This is Shredder's Revenge people. The same people.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes.
This will be incredible. That's
Next is our last
All right.
game announcement. Please take a look.
Pokemon.
Son of a bitch. I saw that palm tree and got excited.
It's Pokemon. Fart. It was a fart.
Yep, yep.
Oh, it's a Miiverse game. It's a Miiverse game.
How refreshing. Hiya.
Look at that frame rate. It's great.
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
That's what I figured. Cool.
Oh, so it's not Miiverse.
Tomodachi Life.
Can I turn it off now? Fuck, man. Big Bertha.
Did you
My
want
God.
to talk?
Oh my god.
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea.
Oh, they are me characters.
What kinds of interactions do you
That's
think
what
they'll
I
have? We hope
Who
you're looking forward
cares?
to it.
What kind of interactions though? Who fucking cares?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far.
Our final announcement
What?
is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh, it's Miyamoto.
Thank you for watching
I
today's
thought it was Zelda guy.
Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download.
Yeah,
on
their
smart
Twitter
devices
feed in an
later
app.
today.
That's you're right. That's basically what this is.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right. Metroid Prime 4 was cool. Righty. Hey, at least we got a sweet new app to download.
Hey, if you're already annoyed with Nintendo's tweets, prepare yourself.
Here's an app so you can get them. You can get them twice. Oh boy!
Look up at eBay. What is the sound I'm hearing? Is this you or me? It's you.
Not me. It's you.
Is it? Mm-mm.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it is. Ichiban is laughing so he doesn't cry.
That's
Listen, I think we overhyped ourselves. And listen, in last night's episode, I just want you guys to know that I didn't overhype myself last night. Drip brought all the predictions last night. It wasn't me.
Hey,
I brought a Link Between Worlds, which obviously was not going to happen. It's Ray Charles.
Hey, that just proves they are literally like, okay, we won't see Metroid Prime 4 next week. We may see it like on a screen of a Switch 2 or something, but we're not going to get information on that next week. So that opens it up for other things. So that does give us at least some information.
Remember last night when we said, oh, if Metroid Prime 4 is at the beginning of the direct, we said, but now is in the middle of the direct, we know, then what are they going to finish with? And we came up with a bunch of like, oh, it has to be something good, right? And it was good. It was rich. It was rich. It was Tamagotchi. Yeah, and I want to be clear, guys. The games in this direct were overshadowed by Nintendo's nonsense. The games, a lot of these games are probably really good games. In fact, that game that's made by the same people with Shredder's Revenge, I'm gonna buy that day one. That looked incredible.
Yeah, too bad it's like, what did they say, holiday?
It's this holiday. Yeah,
that looked cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. This is a partner direct that they decided to call a Nintendo
Direct.
Yes,
it basically was, which I find strange, but
because Metroid Prime 4 was already announced and we were waiting for a date on that, and we still haven't got a date. And Pokemon ZA, we have already been announced, and we're ready for a date, and we still didn't get a date. And Tamagotchi Life, I guess technically is a Nintendo IP, but let's be honest, guys. That's probably the only new. That was the only new Nintendo game at this Direct.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Well, I still expected the ports, 3DS remakes,
No
whatever.
ports. No Nintendo ports.
Nothing.
There's ports of other franchises and third
But
parties.
nothing. Yeah, they're done.
Yeah,
They're done.
I think they would have. I would have been less excited for the Direct, but it would have been less disappointing if they just would have called it what it was, a partner Direct, and then do what they always fucking do and just make a tweet.
Throw a couple.
They could have did a tweet of, "Hey, Samus now has what do they call that ability? Telekinesis or whatever."
Psychic.
So, hey, in a tweet, hey, or in this fucking stupid app, hey, Samus has a telekinesis now. And
Well, I mean that is like the
psychic
new
abilities.
thing. So I mean they wanted to make it a big deal. Put it
Yeah.
out in a Direct. That's bigger than a.
But there
that's
was no
bigger than
Direct.
Twitter.
This was not a Direct. This was a. I mean, it wasn't a Direct.
Well, they
but-
still could have done a partner Direct and still talked about Metroid Prime 4, and they've done it before.
That's what they did, but they just called it Nintendo Direct to get us all extra happy. Let's take the games aside, because the games let's be honest, there's no Nintendo stuff to talk about. So let's talk about that stupid virtual.
I'm
thing.
gonna look into that. I think I'm gonna make a video on how exactly that works.
Do you mind going
changing
over it again with us here?
Yeah, you can pull it back up there.
Trying to find it.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, it does, I guess, but
Before we watch it again, I'll just say what I think it is. So it seems like they've realized people share games and they're not against it, which is great. I think they realized that their system had a flaw because some games allow you to share games easier than others virtually. So I think they're just kind of correcting that issue they were having. And now every game's going to work like this. The game is a virtual game, and I'll just let the video explain what it is. But basically, I think it's removing the ability to just if you have your Nintendo account signed in on somebody's console, then they can play your games as long as it is the primary console. If your account is the primary console and you have your account obviously on that system with other people's accounts, the other people can play. This is how it works currently. The other people can play your games as long as you're signed in and you're the primary system. So now
they can play on their account?
Yeah. Like Abby.
Only on the primary system.
Right. So Abby and I, that's the way we do games. Abby doesn't have any, she's bought none of the games on her account. All the games are bought on my account, and on her system is my primary. So she can just load up any of my digital games as long as I'm signed in and it's the primary console. So it looks like they've gotten rid of that, and now what you got to do is share games with a virtual physical disc, a virtual cartridge. They take it away after 2 weeks, it looks like. And it looks like you have to go, if you want to play the game, instead of just having you signed in and just working all the time, you have to go in and do a swap or a handover.
And that also means that now you cannot play that game because you've given it to someone else to use for 2 weeks.
Is that how that works?
That seems to be how it works, yeah.
Okay.
Plug it in. She's not going to be on camera. She got bathrobe on. She's getting ready to go out. Just
Okay,
plug it in,
I don't think you're able to play the game at that point. That's the problem.
Okay. What do you got?
So then,
Misty?
you give it to somebody.
Okay.
So why even use this? I could just sign in on someone else's console.
I saw somebody ask in the comments, I forget who it was, about do you have to be local to do this?
That's a great question as well. Is this a local swap?
I think it may have been Power Man. I'm not sure.
What they showed there, it looked like it was local.
Other thing is, okay, I can borrow one of your games. That's all fine and good. It only lets me have it for 2 weeks. I'm not going to be able to finish a game in 2 weeks. Can I re-borrow it from you and it's going to save my progress?
I figure it would, because save data's on the system, so it would save that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then,
That's
you
just-
just have to go back and get it again. Or
From a non-tech person, that's a question that I would have.
Yeah,
I'm going to make a whole video breaking this entire thing down.
I think what this is going to cause is it's going to make people multi-switch households. It's going to make them buy games twice. It's going to make it so inconvenient to share a digital game. Because right now it's inconvenient for a minute, but once you set it up the way that we have it set up, it's not inconvenient. It's plug and play. It just takes
you can
20.
still do that though.
It just takes 20 minutes to set up. But then after that, you're done. Now it's going to take 10 minutes to swap a game every time you want to play somebody else's game. And it's going to make it so I can't play Tears of the Kingdom digitally because I'm sharing it with Abby. But
Yeah,
like
I don't
we
think
live
you
in
have to do that though. They're not. I don't think they're going to take away the system you're using now.
I hope not. I hope not.
I mean, that would be terrible because that's how we do all of ours too. Like I'm signed in on the kids' Switches, and if they play a game, they don't have their cloud data on.
Yeah. Well,
So they just play on mine, and then their saves just live on the system. The cloud data is off, so it doesn't affect mine.
PowerMat's is interpreting the same way I'm
And then
interpreting it.
you can put
Okay,
the console
all.
that they're
Goodbye.
on you can do on airplane mode. That way it doesn't, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I can play on my console. If it goes to check, it doesn't matter. Anybody can play as long as everybody who's on it is on airplane mode.
I think you're wrong though, because not wrong, but I think what I'm saying is right. I think when you're sharing the game with somebody else, I think you're literally removing it from your account temporarily to somebody else's account, and you can't play that game digitally, but they can. They're borrowing it, and it's not. It's gonna. I think it's gonna work differently.
No, it's not going to take away what you're doing now. This will be a different way. Yes, like what they're telling you to do. If you go through that system, it's going to take the game off of your system. It's not going to be playable. It seems, and they will be able to play it for 2 weeks, and then you get it back.
There was
So
one part
it's-
we were talking over the one part about this when they were going over Nintendo Switch Online family members or this Nintendo account family member stuff.
You can only do it with people in your family. I'm pretty sure is what they said.
Is that what they said? I'm looking at the video here. To see that. Lending to family group members. Here, hold on.
Cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
Local wireless.
Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Lend to family member. You can only do it to a family member.
A local family member. Local
And you're done.
wireless.
They can now play on their own system.
So it's literally like it has all the restrictions of actually handing a cartridge to someone.
So are they
That's how you can
taking
look at
away?
this.
The question is, it's still up for debate
Yes.
whether they're taking away the old way to do things, which was, like I said,
Oh, yeah,
primary.
they're not. They can't. There's no way they can do that. I mean, they would really be locking stuff down in a crazy way if they were doing that. That would be insane.
They might be. They might be trying to get. I think this is a ploy to get us to buy the games more than once.
I don't think so. I think you're looking at this the wrong way. I think they're trying to
They're-
make it.
They're calling it virtual cartridge, and the way cartridges work is only one person can play the game at any particular time. You have to hand it to somebody else. I think I'm interpreting it the way that they are at least perceiving it to
No,
be
but what you're
interpreted.
missing is they are saying that they're looking at this through the lens of nobody's doing what you and I are already doing, sharing games. They're giving us a way to share digital games as if it is a physical game. That is all this is.
I hope.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
hope.
all this is.
Which is
It's literally just saying like, here is basically an imaginary cartridge now. Your digital game is now an imaginary cartridge. So imagine you take it out of your Switch, hand it to somebody else, and then they get to borrow it for 2 weeks. That's
Yeah.
basically what this is. I'm gonna look into this
Yeah,
as soon as we're done here.
And here's what Alex is saying here. I think it's for people who don't know how to do what we do. And with people upgrading to Switch 2, they might pass the Switch 1 to their kids or whatever. This way they can send the games to be played. Yeah, that makes that and that makes sense to me. So if this is what it is, that also makes sense. But I can also see this replacing the way it currently works entirely. So to be an excuse to be like, well, if you want to hand your game to somebody else and you still want to play it yourself, you need to buy 2 copies of the game. Plain and simple.
But you don't. You just put it on. You put your Switch on airplane mode. That's it. It's done. And unless they're gonna go in and fix all that shit, which I don't think they are, I don't know. Because like I said, that's what I do. They just sign in, or I'm signing on their Switches.
Yeah.
And then they go into whatever game they want to play on my account, and then as soon as it loads up the game, you go in, put it on airplane mode, you're in, and then anybody else can play the same game at the same time.
Right.
As long as you keep putting the next Switch that gets on that, like, you want to play Mario Kart, and this person wants to play Mario Kart, and this person wants to play Mario Kart, you just go down the line. Get into Mario Kart, airplane mode. Get into Mario Kart, airplane mode. You can just keep doing it. So, I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to take that away unless it's just like, oh, you don't have an internet connection at all, or if it's like we can't check to see. That doesn't make sense because they couldn't even do that. Because they want your internet connection so you can go online and check to see if anyone else is playing.
Yeah.
Unless they say you can't be on airplane mode while you're playing a game, which will never happen. They can't take it away, at least the way I do it. And I don't think they can take it away the way you do it either. I mean, maybe the way you do it. They might turn it into like the way that I do it. If you go to play, even if it's on your main system, you go to play that other game on a different profile, it's just going to say, sorry, you don't own this game. That would be the worry for the way you do it.
Well, no, the way I do it is I'm signed in on my console. The primary console, all the primary console means is it's my console.
I understand that. I'm talking about if Abby would go and try to play a game
like so
you have bought on yours, but you have it set up so that works.
I don't have it set up. So it's basically like it's my console, my system, but Abby's account is signed in on it. You're telling me that they're going to remove the ability for other accounts to play games that aren't their games?
They already do that. They already do that unless it's on the console that, like you said, the what's it called? The primary?
Yeah.
Unless it's the primary, yeah. If like the kids try to play one of my games that I downloaded on their Switch with their account, it just says no.
It's their Switch. But it's their Switch. In this case, it's my Switch. So you're telling people who are signed in on my Switch that they can't play my games. Period. Doesn't matter if my
that's
system.
What I'm saying. If they were going to take it away, that's what they would do.
Well, that's my fear. That's my fear because it's not like
it's not like a hack. I don't know if they're gonna do that.
What I do is not a hack. What I do is this: think about it like a one Switch household. You have one Switch in your house. Dad buys the games, but the kids are on their Nintendo Switch Online family playing with their dad. All the kids have their own account.
System,
all the kids have their own Nintendo account and are all on the Nintendo family plan. And there's one Switch in the house, and Dad buys the games because it's Dad. But they would be saying kids can't play the games because kids have to buy the games on their profile. So if there's 3 kids, let's say, Jimmy, Timmy, and Dimmy, if Dad buys the game on his profile, Jimmy, Timmy, Dimmy can't play the game. But if Dad buys the game for Jimmy, then Jimmy and Timmy and Jimmy can play the game, but Timmy and Dimmy can't play the game.
Dude, Dimmy got the short end of the stick.
So Dad would have to buy games for individual. What I'm saying is, I don't think they can take that away because
no, I don't think they.
So they can't take my method.
They
can't take my method away either because that would screw families over.
Yeah, I think this is just like Alex said. This is just a way for people who don't understand how to do those separate ways of sharing games. They don't understand that. This is just a little bit more of a simpler method to be like, here is because oh no, we only like it's a very surface level way to share a digital game. You know what I mean?
Are you just naming the dwarves from The Hobbit? I've never seen The Hobbit, so no. But maybe I am by accident. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm gonna look into it more. That's gonna be my next video. I'm gonna record that like now.
Wrapping it up, what I hope this is just nothing is changing except for an addition of treating digital games like physical games, sharing with people. Like you can't, unless you're shipping to somebody, you can't share a physical game. So if you want to hand off a physical game to your friend on your family plan, to be clear, it's only with family plan members, you have to be in the same room with them, and you have to physically hand it over to them. And you can do that with digital games, and nothing else is changing. That's what I hope. But if they are changing my method, which is the way that a one Switch household plays games, that's screwing over a ton of people, mainly families with kids, and they can't be changing that. So let's see if they are. We'll find out in a few weeks.
I don't think they are. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it more. I'm sure they have it on their website. I can look and see all the details.
Yeah.
But I need to go eat. So
yeah, I need to
out of here.
Start my day and stuff. I got family here I gotta hang out with. No Shadow Drop. I was hoping to play some Prime 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Shadow Drop today. I was gonna stream it for like an hour or two.
Surprised that didn't happen.
No.
Hey, I got 2 of my predictions out of how many?
Yeah, but your predictions were games that already were released or announced, I should say. So.
2 out of 7.
Yeah. I mean, we none of us called this poor of a showing from Nintendo at their own direct.
Oh, yeah. Well,
None of us
I
called
figured
this.
there would be a lot more smaller stuff, ports, whatever. There weren't. But it is what it is.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is I might just clip out this ending part and post it to the feed. I might not though. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it really. I don't know. I think this lives here. Maybe this just lives here. This conversation, because next week we're moving on, man. Let's just look past this poor showing from Nintendo at their own event, and look forward to next week when we can be really excited again. It's just a bummer that they had to bum us out like this right before like one of the happiest moments of our lives next week.
This is clearly we had contractual agreements we had to meet.
I think Dragon Quest
Clearly
might be
what this
front. Dragon Quest. You better fucking show our games at Nintendo Direct, or we're gonna fucking kill you. So, yeah. Let's see if Nintendo can disappoint us next week. Alex, but you hope. Yeah, I do hope that they're gonna be. It's gonna be. It could be so much worse than we think. And at that point, I'm so glad I'm back on PS5 train because, or on PS5 because if Nintendo disappoints me next week, I mean we'll keep doing the show. But, you know, maybe I don't buy a Switch too.
Right. I think we'll be all right.
I hope so.
I think we'll be okay.
All right, guys, this has been great. Thanks for hanging. Next 6 days from now, we'll be hearing the Switch 2. And that should be fun. And in like a month, Drip's going to be touching a Switch 2.
No.
April? Is it in April?
Dude, it's the 5th. It's like not this
in
coming
a
weekend,
couple
but
days?
the next weekend.
Oh, I thought it was late April.
No, it's the Saturday after the Direct. Yeah, we get the
hell
Direct,
yeah.
and then I wait 2 days, then I go to New York.
Okay, I lied. Big time. In like a week and a half, Drip is playing.
Yeah.
Switch 2. Is it a week?
Yep.
Is it next week?
It's next week.
You're playing the Switch 2 next week.
I'm playing the Switch next week, yes. Switch 2 next week. Yes.
Big plans for that, by the way, guys, for to plug Drip stuff. Make sure you're watching his channel next week because it's gonna be big, and make sure to be on this channel next week. It's gonna be big. That's what she said. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.